Makaya, and welcome to yet another exciting episode of Bona Retsang. This is the only youth magazine show that is dedicated to you, the youth of Mzansi, and gives you the platform to voice your opinion on all that is happening in and around your community.
That is correct, guys, and do remember we love hearing from you, so please drop us a post on our Facebook page, or you can holler at us on our Twitter account, which is @Bona Retsang. For more detailed information on myself, PK, or the awesome show, check out our active website.
Now that you know how to get a hold of us, let's not waste any more time and find out what we have in store for you today. First up, we take a look at the importance of financing within the youth of Mzansi.
We then check out a career in clinical psychology.
We then get fit and healthy for our matric dance on Bona Vibes.
And Ubugoman Boba gives us his wrap-up of the world's events. Well, now that you guys know what is in store for you today, let's not waste any more time and get straight into things. First up is Tramto, and today we take a look at youth and finance.
My name is Paige. I'm from Johannesburg. I'm 18 years old. I am a money-driven person. I love money. I think that money controls a lot of things around us, and in some cases, money can make us happy. I'm interested in fashion, so I spend most of my money on clothes. I try to check out most brands, and I also go out with my friends a lot because I love spending time with my friends and meeting new people.
My main source of income comes from my mom since I'm still in school.
My parents and my older sister.
No, I don't have a part-time job, but though I've wanted to have a part-time job, my parents do not approve of it.
I had a part-time job at Randburg at a lighting shop called Zebi's Lighting. I would work there on weekends and school holidays. I also work at my school tuck shop.
I think it's very important for one to start saving at a young age, simply because most people in South Africa don't really know how to save. And it's a sad fact that 96% of South Africans won't have saved enough money by the time they finish working one day. So the answer to that, the reason why is largely because people have never learned to save properly, and people say times are difficult. But like anything else, if you can learn to brush your teeth in the morning, you can learn to save.
I think it's important for a young person to make their money and save because, not all of us come from wealthy families, and with the way things are going right now in our country, you cannot afford not to save, especially if you were not born on a silver platter.
The number of tasks that you do are limited to the number of things you can think of. For example, there was a guy that I read about in the townships recently, and he saw that there were lots of people standing in queues to collect their medicine from the clinics. He had a bicycle, so he decided that he would go and collect their medicine for them so that they didn't have to stand in queues, and he charged them a small fee for it. He started his own business and he started making money.
The money I get, okay, I'd rather use it for lunch. It actually just disappears into thin air, but I try my best to keep saving.
As young people, we've got a lot of wants. Get new shoes coming out, you want them.
Like for me, I wouldn't want to work like now because I have to focus on school stuff.
Making my own money has taught me that nothing in life comes without hard work. If you want something, you have to be willing to get it. You have to be dedicated and devoted to whatever you do if you want to make the money. And if you want to see results, don't ever lose momentum. Keep on doing what you have to do to get the results that you want.
Now that was an interesting scrum, so do remember that you as the youth of Mzansi really need to go get informed on how to finance your mula, because as soon as you enter the working world,
So true, PK. And as you guys know by now, we love giving you a platform in order for you to voice your opinion. So without wasting any more time, let's see what our School Squad journals are up to.
My name is Siana Jangamad. I'm from Alexandra High School. Alexandra High School is one of the best schools in Pietermaritzburg. But one thing I've noticed about this school is, personally, it has a higher rate of black people than any other races. We've seen great conflicts, racial conflicts in the past. So I want to look into people's reactions and their feelings towards the fact that we have more black people any other race, Alex?
Hi, my name is Dutu Jovi, and I'm one of the many black kids here at Alexandra High School. One of the things that attracted me to come to this school is because there were more black people, and that made me feel at home. You know, like when you see people like you feel more at home.
Hi, I'm Dlanipo Zondi, and in primary school I went to a majority white school, and when I came here it was a majority black, so it was a bit of a culture shock for me, but I learned a lot from my fellow Africans, right? So, but Alex being a predominantly black school doesn't affect its academically or whatever, but we would be better if there were more people of other races.
So we have gotten people's opinions and people's takes on the racial issues, but one question still remains. Will the rates of black people decrease or increase in Alex? That is, we will see in the future. And this is me, Siana Jangamanda, signing out.
Ayishabulile impela ukubona ukuthi kwenzakalani kwi-community yakho. Khumbula nawe lapha emakhaya ukuthi if ufuna ukube a school squad journalist, all you need to do is grab your cell phone and record all the events that are happening in and around your community.
That's right, PK. But now let's head over to another school squad clip and see what is happening in your community.
ukuthi kunjani kuba umfundi kubaleke ngani futhi ukufunda eJesuphela High School. Amana ngunoxolo kacele mina ngibona kwami imfundo ibaleka ngokuthi ivulele iminyango eminingi onemfundo nje thola umsebenzi. Hi, igama lami nguNombuso Nombika, ngifunda eJesuphela. Ngibona ukuthi imfundo ibaleke kakhulu ngoba ngaphandle kwemfundo awuyilutho. Esikhathini samanje udinga ukuthi ube nolwazi, ube nemfundo ukuphumelela. Igama lami nguNokubonga kacele ngoba sonke sazi ukuthi education is the key to success. We have to learn hard to get perfect and to get jobs opportunities that are good. Igama lami nguNolaza kaMajola. Ibaluleke kakhulu imfundo ngoba siyabona esikhathini samanje ama-opportunities omsebenzi mancane. So ngokuthi ufunde you get ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi usebenze kahle ube grand ube nemali yakho. Imfundo ibalulekile futhi samanje because impilo esifundile efundile idinga umuntu onolwazi how to live. So siyadinga ukuthi ufunde. I-encourage abantu abasha ukuthi bafunde because imfundo is success. Impela nje asebeshilo sisibami baqinisile kakhulu ngoba sebeyazi ukuthi ibalulekile ngempela ukufunda. Ngoba beshilo ukuthi inkunzi isematholeni, so asifundeni sizimisele ngendlela kuyiyona ukuze siphumelele siphile impilo esiyithandayo.
Siyabonga kakhulu for leyo clip osithumele yona, kodwa lapha ekhaya niyazi ukuthi siyathanda lokho sinifundisa, kodwa kumanje asike sithathe umoya kancane siphole, because when we return we hook you up with the Roads Upstart program. See you after this.
StudyMate is a series of study guides and DVDs created specially to help you ace your final exam. The StudyMate study guides and DVDs are available for all your key subjects like English, physical sciences, accounting, mathematics, and many more. Get your StudyMate revision material now. Call us on 011-482-4053. Or you can visit our website on www.studymate.co.za for more information.
Welcome back to Bona Retsang, guys. Please do remember to communicate with us on our Facebook page, or you could always holler at us at Bona Retsang. So, PK Wizzy, what's going down next?
Before I tell you what's going down next, do you know a university called Rhodes?
Of course I do, yes.
Yes, and you know that they have a special program, and that's called the Upstart program.
I do now that you've told me.
Well, that's what's up next. Next on the lineup is the Rhodes Upstart program. We found out what the community within the Rhodes University are getting up to. Check this out.
My name is Devon Plaikis. I'm in grade 8, PJ Olivier High School. The thing that makes me quite angry is that children have babies before their time. They just think it's fun to have sex when you're small, and it's not because it ruins your reputation and your future. There are no parents at the house parties. The children just decide they want to have parties and invite friends and they have sex. They smoke and they drink. One of my friends, he told me that if I had sex, I should just tell the girl that it'll be much smoother without a condom. They don't care about AIDS, they just want to have sex without a condom. One of my friends, she was pregnant and now she had an abortion because her mother told her. I think it's the right decision because if she had the baby, then she wouldn't have been able to come to school and write exams and all those stuff. She's still young. She's not supposed to have sex. At the age of 14, I think a teenager should be just relax, hanging out with friends and just enjoying life without the drinking and the sex and without a baby. For my future, I want to be an artist. It's just when I pick up a pencil and start drawing, it just makes me feel relaxed. I want to be able to support my family here in Grahamstown.
I personally think education is very important because we should start thinking of the future. Those girls falling pregnant are just thinking of the present.
Really good clip there, guys. It is always interesting to see what is up in and around your community. But moving right along, it is time now for Zishani, and today we take a look at what career paths you guys may follow.
Last week we took a look at TV editing, and today it's all about clinical psychology. This should be interesting.
Well, I'm a clinical psychologist working in private practice, and I also work for an NGO called the Smile Foundation. I'm originally from Lesotho, but I've lived in South Africa for about 10 years now, and I'm half South African and half Sotho. A clinical psychologist is someone who works with people with mental illnesses, but also people who have everyday problems, that maybe they're going through something that makes them feel sad or makes them feel worried, but also people who are what we say have a mental illness, so people with depression, people with anxiety, bipolar disorder, people who are in mental health facilities. So those are the kinds of people that we work with. Well, I knew from perhaps high school that I wanted to be a psychologist, and then the next step was to find out how do I go about it, what is psychology, and where do I go. So after completing my A-levels here at St. John's College, I applied to different universities in South Africa that provided psychology as a subject. Well, the main obstacles, I think, of becoming a psychologist is just that it takes a long time. You know, you have to study for a long time, and sometimes it's difficult when perhaps friends of yours who are doing different things finish before you do, because you still need to finish your undergrad, then you need to do honors, then you need to do your masters, and perhaps by the time that you're finished, the people around you have already had a few years in their careers. So it's the main obstacle, I think, or the main challenge is to keep going. The types of qualities that you need to have, you need to be able to think logically, methodically, with regard to your problem solving. You need to also obviously have good interpersonal skills, good communication skills. You need to have an interest in the way people think and behave. That's important. And you also need to be someone who can keep things confidential. Well, my message is just to make sure that you know what you want to achieve in life, work hard, be confident, be yourself, don't try to be anyone else, and just reach for your dreams.
Thank you so much, Tebogo, and I'm hoping that if you guys at home are interested in a career in psychology, that Tebogo's interview helped you.
Obviously, time the indaba zindla for my kaya, and because of that, we are now going to check out another School Squad journalist clip and see what they have been up to in their community.
Okay, masifai umoja njotaye ndio sina kana ngoba abantu bakumbana n'umutima okay, kale kile umoja telaye ikina kumbula bezinto ezimatheleka ngashoti izonke chef zisiwele indengekayo eziningi zakhutshwa both are one potential operator in the library. Applied previously for teacher as a library, and then I covered it as if you can apply for the responsibility for the library. That is the style of the time. In allocation in the library, and then I got the name of the so go masiba akakho umuntu ujongene library so imali ziyazi otherwise imali ze library zikhona sezibukini izitori asikwazi ukuzitaba because njengobona ezishayela zazibuze library ilungisiwe ngapha incwadi ngapha inamba zonke bazinamba bathi ngoke incwadi yakho isaphelisa again uthatha abafela bayazi thatha bengakhange bafumane i-pension yoba bazithathe bayazithathela because akhombi ikhayana for the constitution into ayithathe incwadi akhosema yangaphinde kuye na.
Thank you so much for sending in your clip, and just for doing so, you have won yourself a Casio watch to the value of 500 Rand. Yes, if you'd like to win yourself a Casio watch, all you need to do is send your clip to the addresses appearing on your screen.
Let's take a quick breather. When we return, it's time for Funny Man Booga Boba, and we open up another page in our Matric Dance Diary. Don't go away.
Remember that time you had a maths teacher that spoke way too fast and you couldn't make sense of what he was saying? And then he got hit in the face with a soccer ball during break and the swelling made him sound like a crazy person? But then you got hit in the face with a soccer ball and had a concussion for a week? And when you got back to class, you had no idea what was going on and it felt like your head was going to explode? No problem. Moby School offers free daily video lessons on Mixit for grades 10 to 12 in maths, maths literacy, physical sciences, life sciences, and accounting. Moby School. We got your back.
Welcome back to Bona Retsang. If you'd like to interact with us, all you need to do is follow us on the addresses appearing at the bottom of your screen.
Now, for the past few weeks, we have been showing you how to make your Matric Dance Night one to remember. And this week, Ndumi hooked up with a personal trainer to get tips on how to keep fit for a big night.
I know I'm probably not doing this right, but that is exactly why I'm here today. I'm going to be meeting up with Usabelo. He is a professional personal trainer, and basically he'll be taking me through a couple of steps of how to go about remaining fit and getting fit for my matric dance. So guys, join me and let's go meet Sabelo. Sabelo, can you tell me why is health so important to the youth?
Exercise is one of the most important factors in our youth stages. It's very important for us to exercise. You know, it keeps us going, it keeps us strong, it keeps us in a strong mentality and a fighting spirit.
Okay, Sabelo, I'm not much of an exercise person. I don't really exercise. Basically, what I want to know is if I do start exercising, like to keep fit and basically to make sure that I stay fit for my night, will it be hard for me to keep up the routine?
You need to make exercise a benefit to you in terms of your health. It doesn't matter whether you do it 30 minutes or you do it an hour of your workout, but as your matric dance coming up, it's one of the serious things, because you know what, you can't match up with me on my dance, because I can dance the whole night. Why? Because I'm energetic, I'm hyperactive, I'm proactive. So it goes a very long way. It's not just only focusing on your metric dance, how are you going to be productive towards your career? How are you going to move around, juggle throughout your day? That's when your stamina comes through. That's when your fitness plays a very huge role. And you'll be amazed what your body can do for you. I promise you.
Do I really need a personal trainer to stay fit and like exercise and all of that?
Yeah, you do need a personal trainer if you can afford a personal trainer. Remember, exercise, it's not a structured thing that you can be always saying. Without a personal trainer, you cannot exercise successfully.
Savelo, can you give me an example of how I can go about working my arms?
All right, guys, the basic workout that you can do for your arms is just to take your hand straight up and drop it down. And you're going to push it up again and drop it down. So in that way, you're working on your tricep and just firming it up and making sure that you control your posture, control your back, and full extension on your going up and take it back down.
Savelo, thank you so much for meeting up with me today and for all the useful tips. Hopefully I'll be able to put them to good use and get ready properly for my matric dance.
It's been always a pleasure to talk about fitness, because fitness is our career. Fitness is inspirational to youth, it's inspirational to us as trainers. It's always great to get an opportunity like this to make sure that we take the voice out there to the community.
So guys, my day has come to an end. As you can see, I am exhausted after all those squats and exercises. But I'm glad I got to come here and meet up with Sabelo, who taught me a whole lot of alternative ways to exercise without actually having to come to the gym. He showed me a whole lot of postures and stretches that I can actually do from the comfort of my own home. So I hope, like me, you guys learned a lot and will be able to get ready for your matric dance just like I will be. So till next time, I will see you guys on the flip side when we flip through yet another page of my matric dance diary.
Alright, gym up, lay weights. I'm telling you guys, it is time for me to get into shape. Maybe I can holler at my girl Ndumi and she can throw 1-2 tips my way, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, but right now it's time for us to go straight into Iringanati. And today on Iringanati, we found out your views on Irreality TV.
I like reality shows. I think it's just one of those things we just love to hate. Okay, I've heard people say, oh my gosh, we're so tired, the Kardashians, oh my gosh. But we still watch them. They still continue to broadcast them because we love them so much.
I learn a lot from them, when they fight and then they end up having solutions of how to sort out their differences between each other.
Reality shows, they basically bring out the truth about how one lives their life.
I'm against reality shows. I'm against it. They don't teach us anything. We learn nothing from them. All we see is how to behave and, oh no.
I don't understand how a person can actually spend so much on a show that actually has no meaning to a lot of people's lives. They actually are following a trend that they're seeing overseas. That's why we actually have local reality shows, because come on, local artists that don't really have money, they're probably hustling to get like jobs, but they pretend as if they're living these lives. I think it's pointless. It's pointless. Let's stop pirating people's trends. Like honestly, I think we South Africans should just remain African. Simple as that.
Thank you so much for your views on Reality TV. Kumbulani lapha emakhaya ukuthi siyathanda ukuzwa ama-views enu, so make sure that you do holler at us and drop us your views on everything that we've given you today.
That is right, guys. Unfortunately, we're close towards the end of the show, but you know, we have to leave you in the most capable hands of our boy Bugu Man Boba. So Bugu, holla black.
My name is Boogerman Baba, and I'm going to give a little wrap-up of what is happening in the world right now. First up, male Swedish skinny dippers have been warned about the ball cutter fish. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Bugu, what is the ball cutter fish? Well, the ball cutter fish is a fish that has become infamous for attacking the testicles. Aye, man, this is sad. Hence the name ball cutter. They say that this fish has stronger, flatter teeth, perfect for crushing. Isan, that is sad. Okay, guys, if you're a male Swedish skinny dipper, wear your Speedo or even Casta. We don't know, just in case. All right, and next up, 69-year-old director George Lucas is expecting a baby with his fiancée of 6 months, Melody Hudson. Yes, you heard that right. 69-year-old George Lucas is having a baby. A baby at the age of 69. 69, how do you do it? This guy's become the new age Abraham. How you gonna have a baby at the age of 69? And his beautiful fiance, Melody Hudson, is an African woman. And you guys know how vanilla and chocolate make that perfect combination. Maybe we might have ourselves a new Trevor Noah in there. All right, next up, a Chinese zoo is under fire after disguising a dog as an African lion. Now, Chinese people, how do you do that to people? How do you do it to people, man? Disguising a dog as an African lion? I can just imagine zookeeper Xing Donghui showing the children around the zoo. Okay, this is African lion. Woof, 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 woof. Okay, this is how African lion roar. No, guys, you cannot be lying to us about lions. We've all seen Lion King. All right, you guys may still remember the Nelson Mandela Sports and Culture Day that took place right here in South Africa. And you also may have been disappointed that R. Kelly pulled out the concert. I mean, it would have been so beautiful to see R. Kelly performing in front of a full stadium, singing, "When Madiba loves, he loves for real. He fought for us during apartheid all those years ago. And he gave his life to us. And he married Winnie Mandela. Now forever indebted. Now forever indebted. Cause when Madiba loves, he loves for real." We'll see you next week, the same time and the same place. Holla Black.